Fish on, guys. Ew! Oh, it's a sail. It's a sail. It's a sail. Holy crap, we got a sailie on, guys. Have a go there.
G'day legends, thanks very much for tuning in. You'll be happy to know you picked an absolutely epic adventure to watch. But before we revisit the madness that was unfolding in the intro, I thought it'd be good to build a little bit of context first, particularly for those newcomers to the channel. So let's do a little recap. It all started on the 16th of December 2021, when I was out for a troll chasing a few pelagics, and this happened.
That's a real one. Oh, there it is, it's a black. We got a marlin. He seems to be coming up a little bit now. Oh, the old biceps starting to sting. Oh, I can see him. Oh, it's a stripe. It's a striped marlin. It's a striped marlin, I can see it. That's so cool. Woo! My very first striped marlin. Righto, mate. Thank you for that. Hopefully I don't catch you again. That was long and hard. Oh! Yoo!
With a striped marlin on the tally, my very first striped marlin at that, I cooked up a bit of a challenge for myself that went something along the lines of this.
So, caught the striped marlin. Hopefully gonna pick off a black marlin today. I'm gonna try and catch a black marlin, a striped marlin, a blue marlin and a sailfish solo from my own boat, all in 12 months. Now it might sound like a long period of time, but keep in mind they have seasons, so once summer ends, black marlin pretty much disappear. Blue marlin are around fairly often throughout the year, but it all depends on current, so I'm pretty confident I can get one of them. The sailfish, I've never landed a sailfish, so that's going to be a hard one, but why not set myself the goal? I think it's pretty cool. If I can pull it off, it'll be epic, particularly solo out of my own boat. So there you go, there's my challenge for the next year. But my challenge for today is just get these reels spinning backwards a bit more.
So the challenge was set. My theory was I'd ticked off one of the hardest fish very early on, the striped marlin, one of which I'd never crossed paths with in the thousands of hours I'd spent trolling out locally over the years. I was very confident I could tick off a black marlin and quietly confident I could tick off a blue marlin as well. The sailfish I was pretty concerned about, but figured I'd worry about it once I had the other ones done and dusted. So it was time to get to work. Next on the list was black marlin.
One. Back through the middle and you're fishing. There we go. We got a marlin on. We got a marlin on. Oh, he's a jumper. He's dancing now. He's going crazy. He's on the leader. Come on, mate. So guys, what just happened there is I had the leader in my hand, I had one leadering glove on and one sun glove, and the line kept on slipping through my sun glove. So when he dived down again, I thought I'd let go of the leader, I'd get rid of my sun glove, put the second leadering glove on, and I'd have him back up to the boat in no time, and I could deal with him properly with two gloves on. Well, they can't all be fairy tale endings. The main line parted.
Now, by game fishing rules, that fish was classed as a capture because I touched the leader. But after taking the question to social media and being met with very mixed opinions, I thought I'm going to do it again, do it properly, so there's no doubt in anyone's mind. So back out I went.
We're on, and it's a marlin. Phew. Here we go. Here we go. And we got one. Oh, this boy, wear leadering gloves, and the hook just fell out. See you, mate. Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
Black marlin box ticked, and it was straight on to blue marlin. Now, with blue marlin being one of the angriest fish in the ocean, I was a little bit nervous about them, but I figured I'd give it a whirl and just see how we went.
Well guys, we're officially trolling. This weather is absolutely shocking, so kind of don't really want to hook up now and have to fight a fish in this sort of weather, but we'll see how we go. Oh dear, we're on, but oh no. What happened there? I'm pretty sure I had my drag too tight. I was trying to set a heavy tackle hook, and I think I just went a little bit too crazy on it. Fish was jumping, I'm pretty sure it was hooked. Cracked that one off, and then it got tangled up in the shotgun lure and cracked that one off as well. So that's how you lose two lures really quickly. Yeah, bugger.
That first attempt certainly did not go to plan. We had bad weather and an almighty big bust off when I finally got my chance. So a week later, the weather came good. I packed up the boat and went straight back out there for round two.
After last week's failed attempt at the blue marlin, I thought there's only one thing to do. That's get back on the horse, get the lures back in the water and give it another crack. How much better are the conditions on this trip? Holy dooly. There he is. He's going crazy. Ladies and gentlemen, we are hooked up. Ah! Woo! That's him. Blue marlin, guys. Blue marlin solo. Woohoo! Righto, guys. I'm going to send him on his way. I'll see you, mate. Down he goes. Solo blue marlin, box ticked.
As if the day couldn't get any better, I also had this encounter about an hour or so later.
Big short corner bite. That's what blue marlin are famous for. Righto, this guy's hooked in the tail here, guys. So I'm gonna have to get on him pretty quick, see if we can't get him righted, get some oxygen back through his gills, and get him swimming again. Oh! Is that a big stripe? I think it's a big stripe. But that looks like a big stripe to me. Starting to get his big electric colours back. Tail's going. He's in a lot better shape than when he came up, that's for sure. There he goes. He didn't roll. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Oh, well. Now this is turning out to be a session.
Now I had 3 out of the 4 crossed off the list with only the sailfish left to go. Being April, I figured my best bet would be to wait for October, November and December and focus my efforts once the water started to warm up. I definitely wasn't confident I could track one down, and my grand plan was to try and substitute a big solo yellowfin tuna for the sailfish as a compromise. But alas, I caught my yellowfin tuna before I could voice these plans and then never saw another one for the season. So sailfish it was. December, I thought, that's when I'd give it a red hot crack. On the 24th of November, however, I headed out in search of wahoo off the Cape. After a very slow morning with no hits whatsoever, I decided to change tactics and location after hearing a few whispers of small black marlin being caught from the game fishing community. So it was off with the lures and on with some poorly rigged swimming garfish to see what action I could find.
Fish on, guys. Ew! Oh, it's a sail. It's a sail. It's a sail. Holy crap, we got a sailie on, guys. Holy crap, we got a sailie on. Wow, that's awesome. We've just hooked up to something very, very special. A sailfish. It is 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Been fishing all day. This is my first bit of action. I've got a bit of a cluster going on at the back here. But I was just trolling around a garfish. There's a few game boats working in the area. There's been some marlin caught, and I thought I'll come up and have a crack at a black marlin. Look, I haven't seen much going on for a little while, and this, I just sort of heard a out of my reel. I was like, oh, what was that? Look back, the rod was getting dunk, dunk, dunk. So I free spooled it, felt it load up, and we have a sailfish on. Now, for those of you who don't know, at the start of this year, I set myself a challenge to catch all types of marlin species available in our area. So that's black marlin, blue marlin, striped marlin, and sailfish by myself, solo, out of my own boat in 12 months. Now, I have never caught a sailfish before, so I've just put the mocker on myself big time, but hopefully this is going to be our chance. And this might be our opportunity to very much tick one off the bucket list. I've wanted to catch a sailfish for a long, long time. I've hooked a couple, but never stayed connected for long enough. This could start to get a bit epic here soon. I saw him tail walk when he ate too. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. Oh guys, I'm nervous. I'm very nervous. A sailfish. That is epic. I hope we can get a close look at him. I'd love to show you guys. This guy's been on the bucket list for a long time. He's coming up on the surface here now. Is he going to jump for us? Oh, he is going to jump for us. It's a good sail, I'm pretty sure. I don't know how big they are or how big's a good one, but any sailfish is a good one for me. This is so epic. Just going to clear a bit of space out here. Try and keep it all on this side if possible. I'd seen lots of boats hook up to small blacks. I was wondering when my turn was going to come. When this rod went off, I just assumed, I was like, that's got to be a black marlin for sure. Everyone else has been catching them. Now, only thing we've got to worry about here is if he runs, we're going to have to, it's going to be an ordeal. I've got a teaser out. Oh, this isn't great. This isn't great. Now, everyone have been talking about these black marlin. They're like 8 to 10 kilos, proper small baby black marlin. So I'm using my snapper rod. Not the strongest gear, but I got 80-pound leader there for his bill. Oh no. Just picked up the other line. Oh, we got mono. Oh, geez, he's still got some go. This would be so much better without those lines there. This is risky, but oh. Right. Righto, we're clear. Oh, don't look in the back of the boat. It is a nightmare. Absolute nightmare. I just grabbed everything and chucked it on the ground. At least we've got a clear work area now. This guy's got to be getting tired. Okay, we got mono. We might be about to get a look at him here. I can see. Yes, there he is. Oh, there he is, guys. Wow. Sailfish. Now I just got to work at getting a hand to him. Oh, that's so cool. Just be careful here, he doesn't run under the boat. Oh yeah. So close. Geez, they don't give up. He's tired though. Jeez, I didn't realise they'd be so stubborn. He's a fairly big fish, he's long. I know sailies don't weigh that much. That was pretty cool. Had him boat side just then, and he's had his sail up. If he had a tag pole, this fish should be well and truly tagged by now. Come on, mate. We got him! We got him! Woo! A sailfish! Oh my goodness! We bloody got one! How epic is that? Look at the sail on it! Oh, that's so cool! Just got him on the lanyard there so he can keep swimming, stay in good condition. These guys expel a fair bit of energy in the fight, so you want to keep that boat moving, keep the oxygen coming through. There you go. That's why they call them sailfish. Look at that. Majestic. Oh, there we go. That's probably better. That's why they call them sailfish. That big fin there acts like a sail. They use it to herd bait fish and all sorts of cool stuff. That is simply unreal. Righto guys, it's time to let this sailie go. I don't know how big it is. Kind of looks around that 30 to 40 kilo mark. Let's get one last look at that sail. Oh, that is unreal. That is unreal. Oh, that is so cool. That is so cool. I hope the camera can, ow, there we go, that's probably a better view. Have a go at that. Yeah! Righto, it's time for him to go home. Ow! He's biting me, means he's ready. Righto, see you mate. Oh. Well team, we have bloody done it. You bloody ripper. Striped marlin, black marlin, blue marlin, and now a sailfish, and my first sailfish at that. All in 12 months, solo off my own boat. Unreal. Oh, I'm so stoked. Did not expect a sailfish today at all. Didn't even cross my mind. Alright guys, I know everything happened all quite abruptly before, so I'll show you the rig I'm using. This is the Sammy version of a swimming garfish. Now, I have no doubt there's going to be some game fishermen that are absolutely shaking their heads in disbelief at the moment. And look, I get it, and I apologise. It's probably pretty poorly rigged, but hey, we got there. It caught one fish. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know how to rig it. You game fishermen rig it really nicely and they swim great without these little heads and all sorts of things. I'm a mackerel fisherman, but hey, it sort of swims, so I'll get it up to speed. I'll show you how it swims. So pretty well, be cruising along like that, and that tail has a little wiggle. I know it's not perfect, but hey, hopefully it's enough to draw another strike. That'll do. That'll do guys, I'm happy with it. You can't overthink these things. That's when you get into trouble. Fake it till you make it. If anything, you don't want your bait swimming too well, otherwise the fish won't think it's injured. The marlin won't think it's injured and they won't eat it. They'll just be like, that one's gonna be too hard to chase down. So this is the real technique. And I'm just gonna leave it really light drag again, so when a fish grabs it I can pick it up and free spool it. Because that hook's mid bait, I don't think they're going to climb all the way over the back of it and just hook up. I think you got to free spool it back to them, give it to them, let them get it into their mouth, and then I don't know if you strike it or what, but we're doing it. Then on the other rod, this rod here, I have just a normal mackerel rig like this, and see if that comes home with any goodies as well. We're back trolling now. Hopefully the fish haven't moved on or whatnot, but we're back. Back in the game, back in the action. To be honest, I'm stoked. Anything we catch now is just a bonus. We caught a bloody sailfish. We caught a sailfish. Woo! I think that might be us for the day. Yeah. I don't know where everyone else has gone, so that's generally, and they've got a lot bigger flasher boats than I think they may know something I do not. I haven't had a hit in a few hours now. I haven't even seen the same schools of bait that we saw this morning, so I think we're going to call it a win and get out of here. I'm still absolutely stoked. Literally, it's taken me, I think it's 11 months to do it. 11 months. Right, now I've got to pack these rods up and get this boat organised so I can head for home. While I'm doing that, a couple of things. Well, first one, make sure you give this video a big old fashioned like. We ticked a massive box today. I reckon if anything deserves a big old thumbs up, it is this. Secondly, if you haven't subscribed to my channel already, make sure you do so. Hit that big subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and you'll never miss another video. We did it! We bloody did it. To all you guys still watching with a beer, cheers to ya. You bloody ripper. To be honest, it still hasn't really sunk in.
That sailfish came as such a surprise. I wasn't even mentally prepared for one to come along then. I'll tell you what, that is the best example, the primest example of the fishing gods giving you a big old thumbs up after a year of really, really tough weather. And I'll tell you what, I'm still just absolutely stoked. So guys, I wanted to dish out a massive thank you to everyone for watching and for the support over the course of the year. I lost count of the amount of people who reached out to see how I was going with it or what fish I was up to. The amount of interest that the challenge generated amongst this little community we have here was phenomenal. And I'm absolutely so over the moon I could pull one out of the hat and actually get it done for you. It was one of those persistence challenges, but hey, we got there in the end. As always guys, if you'd like any more information on the fishing gear used in this episode, you can find it all at wilsonfishing.com. Or if you'd like to support the channel directly, you can do so by heading to my website, sammyhitzkefishing.com, and grabbing yourself some merch. There's heaps there, see if there's any that tickles your fancy. Once again, guys, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed the adventure, and I'll catch you next week for another Sammy Hitzke fishing adventure. Cheers.